Sitting there fighting a battle that was over when I had to relocate. You see, I ain't much for letting go. No, baby, I gotta hold on. Cause trials, tribulations, and relationships have all made me strong. Oh, girl, I cry. These tears that I shed on the trail to bring you home. Oh, girl, I cry. Mama told me that a man's on tears to make him strong. Oh, girl, I cry. I'll sit around here and wait for you to come home. I'll cry for you. I'll cry. I'll cry.
Welcome to the fifth and final folktale stories of African American heritage. In October, they say that the veil is the thinnest between the physical world and the spiritual world. Allow me to give you these three last short stories. Uncle Monday. The hoodoo legend's tale was told by Zora Neale Hurston. The man was born in Africa, where he became a practiced shaman. When enslaved, he was brought to the Carolinas, but escaped and traveled further down to Florida, where he helped indigenous people learn herbal magic. Uncle Monday wasn't just magical with herbs, but had his own magic ability, shape-shifting into an alligator. Legend says he also had command over other reptiles. He reigned as a hoodoo man for and had the highest power. There's no telling if he still crawls the streets of Eatonville, Florida. Suki and the Mermaid. Suki's story is about a girl who sneaks off from tending the garden to go to the beach and sing a song to conjure Mama Joe. In Caribbean folklore, the name is translated to water mother or mermaid. The two become friends, and eventually Mama Joe begins to give Suki with coins, which her dad takes as soon as she comes home. The story goes on that Mama Joe blesses Suki with a dowry of jewels and gold, but under the condition she marry one man, Dembo. When he shows up, Suki's father kills him, takes the dowry, and flees by sea, only to get swallowed up by the waves because Mama Joe wasn't having it. Dembo is revived by magic, so he and Suki live happily ever after. The tale is a sweeter spin on the original lore about mermaids. Igbo people passed down stories from centuries ago that half fish, half human creatures were visiting water spirits. The most popular was Mama Wati, who was known to heal the sick. But in the Caribbean, mermaids are known as sinister tricksters who seduce men to their deaths. And our last story brings us to the bad man, the trickster tale that managed to ascend from old folklore into modern culture was none other than the bad man. The legend is similar to every other trickster character in slavery folklore. The bad man doesn't take the form of a cute and witty Briar Rabbit, but instead of a sly, dark outlaw. His heroic yet rebellious appearance evolved into the original gangsta culture. Remember the story of old pimp Stag Lee Shelton? The guy who shot men dead over losing his hat? His story was heavily correlated with the bad man story. The character just kept evolving until he saw it, and then it blossomed into a persona of our favorite hip hop artists and modern gangsters that we see today. Thank you for stopping by for the last story in the series. Sleep well, honor your ancestors, pass down the folklore, do a little bit more research, and behind every story and folktale, there is truth. Good night, sweet dreams.